I finally got my hands on the Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold, and it is amazing. And my wife thinks so too. So I don't have one, but while I was at CES, I was with Samsung, and they let me get some hands on with it for about an hour and a half. And I got to say, I've really tempered my expectations a lot on this phone because, well, it's expensive. We don't know exactly what it's going to cost in the U.S. yet. We don't have a release date yet, but we know it was about 2,500 bucks in Korea. So we can assume it's probably going to be about 2,500 bucks here in the U.S. That's a spicy meatball, and the prospect of buying one of those, to me, even though I like it, is that's a lot of stinking money. But I was like, okay, trying to play it cool, like yeah, it's all right, it's okay. And then I got to play with it in person. I'm like, Dad, gummit, this thing is so stinking nice. I want one. so uh, it was funny, and I think my wife liked it more than I did. Actually, you know what? Here, I'll let you see her reaction to the phone, and then I'll talk about it some more. So you're a big fan of the new trifold?
This is the first phone that I would actually give up my iPhone for.
So I can buy one?
Yes, you can buy two of them. One for me, one for you.
Yeah, let me just sell our children.
Oh my god. We have plenty, guys. We have plenty.
Let's go in the video.
It's okay. It's okay.
If anyone wants any children, just let me know.
I love this phone. I could give up my iPad and my phone for this. This is how big it is.
But one thing that I didn't think about this till you were holding is I traditionally think about holding it this way. But if you turn it this way, I mean, honestly, it's more like an iPad or like a Samsung Galaxy Tab.
I would use it as like
So,
a vertical position.
yeah, use it in vertical mode. So in portrait instead of landscape, this is basically just like holding a nice size vertical tablet. And then, of course, you can hold it the other way as well.
Yeah, I would use it like this.
I like that. Like, I don't,
I love it.
just the scalability and then the large portrait screen and everything.
It's so cool. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's
The screen's
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Look at those greens. Oh my gosh. I might actually need to give up my iPhone for this. Oh my gosh. I can't get over this picture. Look at all those different greens in there.
Yeah, Samsung makes the best screens.
So beautiful. I know. I miss my Samsung. The only reason I got iPhone was so we could track our kids without using the Life 360. Oh my gosh.
The tree's really pretty.
Yeah. With all the fog there.
Turn it back sideways. Yeah, it's really, really nice.
This is gorgeous. And it's really light and actually feels pretty sturdy. Let me turn this around. Nope, just this way.
Yep.
So left side first.
Left side first, and then right side. Otherwise, it vibrates and it says, "No, don't do that to me."
Look at the side.
It's really pretty. It's like a kind of like a graphite color.
Does this come in different colors or is this the only color?
I don't know. I have to look.
Yeah.
I think, as far as I know, it only comes in this color.
That would make sense since it's the first generation, but
Yeah, I love this thing. I didn't think I was going to be this impressed with it in person, and I just kind of like downplayed it in my mind. But now I want one.
yeah, I would totally use one of these. I love this thing. That's amazing. This is the most amazing phone ever, in my opinion. It's so cool. I hate having to have a phone and an iPad because I use an iPad basically only on the airplane. But now I could just have one thing, so I could make two devices into one device and never have to worry about it again. And it would take up so much less space.
So you're not sold on the Z Fold 7, but you're sold on the TriFold because of the size.
That's correct. Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you can see she's excited. So one of the other things is sometimes I got to get my wife to approve on purchases. And yeah, like a $2,500, $3,000 phone is not something I can just show up at the dinner table and start unfolding while we're eating tacos, right? So yeah, she's cool if we get one. Honestly, if I get one, she'll probably try and take it from me because she likes it so much. But essentially what we have here is the Z Fold 7, but with an extra partition. So it opens up, turns into a 10-inch tablet. And just having that size, having that portability in something that folds up to the size of a Z Fold 7 in your pocket is just really, really uncanny. Now, it is a little bit heavier. It's just over 300 grams, and you can feel the weight. And whenever it's stacked up and it's folded up all the way, you can feel it. It's a little dense, but whenever you unfold it, it feels pretty stinking light because it's really, really thin and it's really, really spread out over a large area. So Snapdragon 8 Elite, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 storage, no 256, so that's nice. We got the same cameras as the Z Fold 7, inside and out. It's got the 200 megapixel camera. It's got a much bigger battery in it. Well, I mean, at least for a trifold, right? So it has a 5600 milliamp battery, 45 watt charging, still got 15 watt wireless charging, by the way. And it's got all the great things that we love about the Z Fold 7. So if you like the Z Fold 7 and you like tablets and you want something that opens up this big, then maybe this is the phone for you. I mean, it's so interesting. It's one of those things where I wish I could play with it some more. Like I wish I had more time. And there were so many people in there trying to like fight back and forth, trying to get time to record and hands-on and all that stuff. And it's really impressive to me. It's crazy that we got to where we're at with the thinness and the size of the Z Fold 7, and then you add a whole nother screen onto that. Now, I mean, it's not perfect, of course. I mean, this is the first generation of a trifold phone that has the 3 partitions, and it is thin, and it has like some carbon fiber stuff built in the back of it. I don't believe it's all metal. And I'm sure if you tried to snap it in half with your bare hands and put some real effort into it, you could probably do that. Why you would want to do that, I don't know why you would want to do that, because it's just plain stupid. But there is that. Also, the screens are, well, the screen on the outside is a fingerprint magnet. The one on the inside, not so much, which is kind of weird to me, but the singular screen on the back that you use as the normal front screen is a fingerprint magnet. It's kind of weird how it's set up, so you have the full screen when you open it up, but then on the back you still have that one partition in the middle that has a screen on the opposite side. So it won't let you fold in the partitions whenever you're closing it. You have to do it from left to right. If you do it from right to left, it'll vibrate, it'll buzz at you, it'll be like, don't do this to me. And you could theoretically mess it up that way, because if you put the camera side down first, which is on the right, and then you flip the other side, then you could push the screen down onto the cameras, and that's just because there's a camera module on the back of it. But for the size and everything else, this would be the perfect traveling companion. Like if you fly a lot, if you travel a lot, go on the train a lot, if you use a tablet a lot, but also you like having a normal phone, it feels so natural. And I never felt like the Z Fold 7 was particularly unnatural, but whenever you go from that kind of squarish aspect ratio, and then you get that extra screen on there that turns it into a full tablet rectangle, it just feels right. It does. It feels like it should be that way. And then you can even rotate it and turn it up, and it's almost the dimensions of basically like a Tab, S11 or an iPad or something like that. And my wife, she fell in love with it. Because she likes having a tablet, but she doesn't like having to carry it around, especially whenever I take her on trips with me. She just went with me to Vegas for CES. She went with me to IFA in Berlin this last year, and she uses the tablet a lot when she drives. She's like, well, when we fly, and she's like, yeah, I wish I had this all the time. Like, this would be so cool. I would get rid of my iPhone for this. And I don't think that she would, because she is pretty ingrained in iPhone and how all that stuff works. But she is less and less enamored with iPhone all the time. Just like when we were on our we were 3-day vacation before CES started, we were trying to take pictures, and we were inside of this lodge out in the mountains, and there was this really, really pretty scenery inside of the lodge lobby there. And there was a Santa Claus, and there was a Christmas tree still. And when she took photos with her iPhone Air, notoriously, the iPhone puts those little green orbs all over everything. It looked horrible. So that stuff, and just, some other things. She used to love Samsung, but she likes iMessage. She likes to Find My app on there, being able to track and manage all the kids and the devices and accessories and know where everybody's at all the time, and a lot of the Apple services and things like that. So I don't know if she really would switch, but this would be the most compelling phone ever. But of course, it'd take me $3,000 to get her off of iPhone. So I don't know. If Samsung wants to get her off of iPhone, they can send me one. And I really don't know availability. We know that the Samsung Unpacked event is probably going to be sometime next month. My guess is that U.S. availability will get announced then. It's only been officially launched over in Korea. And of course, it sold out there basically instantaneously. But that doesn't mean a whole lot, right? Because maybe they put 500 on sale. Maybe they put 10,000 on sale. I don't know. We know the first production run is not that big, but there's been a lot of people that have been importing them and sending them here to the U.S. So I know there's buzz around this. I know there's excitement. I mean, I'm excited. And if it takes a lot to get me excited about a phone these days, and I'm very excited about the TriFold. I'm very excited about the upcoming Clicks communicator. I'm so happy about the prospect of getting a physical keyboard phone back in my pocket again that I can use. Man, if I could carry both of these around, that'd be like a dream duo whenever it comes to phones. Clicks communicator, Galaxy Z TriFold, one in each pocket. I mean, that would be pretty insane, especially as much traveling and as work as I do on the go. But anyway, so I'm excited about it. I think you'll probably be excited about it. There will be more to come in the near future, I'm sure. And then we'll see exactly how many people can get their hands on them, how much it's going to cost, and all those things. And I mean, yeah, I get it. It's really expensive. It's not a phone for everybody. And it's not even it's a phone that make me blink twice at the counter thinking about even buying one, as much as I like them and have hands on. So I'm hoping they'll put them at Best Buy like they do their other phones, at least the Samsung Galaxy Experience store, so people can see these in person, because this is a phone you have to see in person. So that's all I've got. Maybe a little more energetic today. I've got some sleep. I've been working my tail off I was gone for almost 10 days. I recorded every single day but one while I was gone. And I recorded a video that day. I just didn't release it because they didn't push out the Android update like I thought they were going to on the Pixel. So I was walking like 22,000 steps a day on my feet, working in Vegas, and making videos every day, and looking at new stuff, and shooting and recording. I'm pretty worn out. But I got home, I had some Tex-Mex 2 days in a row. I might make it 3. I don't know. I'm not doing all the walking here. I probably should keep that up. But anyway, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you like the insight on this stuff. I tried to cover a lot of things while I was there that I thought you guys would care about. Galaxy Book Pro 6, Clicks communicator. I've got a video probably tomorrow on Clicks Power Keyboard. Lots of shorts information, TriFold. So I tried really hard this year to cover some stuff I thought that y'all would care about. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the stuff. Hopefully you'll have a great weekend. And hopefully you're not a Green Bay Packers fan. So that's all I've got. If you have any questions, comments, gripes, concerns, complaints, all that stuff, please, of course, go to the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.